Welcome to the United Devil channel with me, JB. I hope we're all doing extremely well today. Now today's video is about should Michael Carrick become the next Manchester United manager? It's a question that divides the fan base. Some fans love the idea, a former United midfielder, Champions League winner as a player, somebody who understands the club. But football at an elite level isn't about nostalgia. It's about results, statistics, trophies and experience. So today we're going to break this down factually and objectively. We'll analyse Carrick's managerial record, his tactical philosophy, his experience and achievements, and the financial cost of appointing him. And then we'll compare him to other realistic candidates like Luis Enrique, Unai Emery, Roberto Di Matteo, and Oliver Gladner. Let's start with the man himself. Michael Carrick began his managerial career at Middlesbrough in October 2022. His appointment immediately changed the trajectory of the club. At the time, Borough were mid-table and inconsistent. Within months, they were playing some of the best football in the Championship. Across his tenure at the club, his record was roughly 136 games managed, 63 wins, 24 draws, 49 losses. That gives him a win percentage of around 46%. Now in isolation, that might not sound elite, but context matters. The Championship is one of the most competitive leagues in the world, with 46 games, consistent squad turnover, massive financial disparity. In Carrick's first full season, Borough finished fourth in the Championship and reached the playoffs. That season, his team scored over 80 league goals, one of the highest attacking outputs in the league. At one stage, he even had the highest win in Middlesbrough history during his early months. So the early signs were extremely promising, but the bigger question is, does success in the Championship translate to Manchester United? Michael Carrick's tactical philosophy. Carrick's teams play a very modern tactical system. His preferred formation is a 4-2-3-1, which will sound familiar to United fans. His philosophy focuses on progression-based build-up, progressing passing from the midfield, controlled pressing rather than consistent pressing, positional rotations between attacking midfielders. In many ways, his approach resembles the positional play systems across Europe. His midfield structures often resemble a double pivot, controlling the tempo, something Carrick himself specialised in during his playing career. And statistically, his teams often rank high for progressive passes, position-based sequences and attacking transitions. However, there have been some criticisms. Opposition managers sometimes adapt and Borough struggled to respond tactically. There were also periods where the defence conceded too many chances. Over Carrick's full tenure, the team conceded 170 goals, showing defensive inconsistencies. This raises legitimate concerns. Managing United requires a tactical flexibility against elite teams, and that's something Carrick hasn't proven at the highest level. Another key factor is experience. Carrick has managed around 130 professional games, still very early in managerial terms. Compare that with elite coaches like Unai Emery has managed over 1,000 games, Luis Enrique has managed over 450 games, and Roberto Di Matteo has managed 300 plus. United is arguably the most scrutinised managerial job in the world. Every match is global news, every defeat is analysed, and that level of pressure usually requires years of experience. Carrick might become an elite manager one day, but the question is he ready now? Now let's compare Michael Carrick to one of the most accomplished managers available, Luis Enrique. Enrique has managed Barcelona, Spain and PSG. His career win rate sits around 63% in more than 470 games. This is elite. But it's about the trophies that really stand out. With Barcelona, he won La Liga, Champions League and the Copa del Rey, and famously achieved the 2015 Continental treble. His Barcelona team scored 110 goals in a single league season. That featured Messi, Neymar and Suarez, but Enrique built the tactical system that made them unstoppable. His style of football includes high pressing, positional rotations, fast attacking transitions. Crucially, he's also managed in the Champions League knockout stages multiple times. Comparison with Unai Emery. Luis Enrique is the elite tactical manager. Unai Emery might be the best European competition specialist in modern football. Emery has won the Europa League 4 times, a record in European football. His career win percentage across multiple leagues sits at 54%. He has succeeded in Spain, France and England, and his work with Aston Villa has been particularly impressive. He took Villa from relegation candidates to Champions League contenders. Comparison with Roberto Di Matteo. Roberto Di Matteo is one of the most talked about modern managers. His teams play some of the most attractive football in Europe. At Brighton, he implemented a unique style based on inviting opposition pressure, playing out from the back, creating overload in the midfield. Brighton regularly ranked among the top Premier League teams for possession and progression. His win ratio across his managerial career sits around 50 to 55%. However, he still has no major trophies. That puts him closer to Carrick in terms of achievements, but Di Matteo has one huge advantage. He has already proven himself in the Premier League against elite teams. Comparison to Oliver Gladner. Oliver Gladner is another interesting candidate. The Austrian manager famously won the Europa League with Eintracht Frankfurt. That achievement alone carries huge weight. Frankfurt defeated Barcelona and Rangers on the way to the title. Gladner's tactical system often uses a 3-4-2-1 formation, aggressive passing, quick vertical transitions. He's also shown that he can succeed with limited budgets, something United may need to consider due to the financial restrictions. Financial considerations. There's also a financial side. Carrick would be far cheaper than other options. At Borough, his salary was reportedly around £10,000 per week. Elite managers like Luis Enrique, Unai Emery will cost you around £6 to £10 million per year. So Carrick would be a low-cost appointment. But football history shows cheap decisions often become expensive if results don't follow. So what is the final verdict? So let's summarise this objectively. Michael Carrick has promising tactical ideas, a respectable championship record, a deep knowledge of United, but he also lacks top-level experience, major trophies, European managerial pedigree. When you compare him to managers like Luis Enrique or Unai Emery, the difference in experience and success is enormous. This doesn't mean Carrick won't become a great coach one day, but right now the numbers suggest he may not yet be the strongest candidate. Now I'd like to hear from United fans. Should the club take a risk on a Michael Carrick, or should they appoint a proven elite manager like Enrique or Emery? Let me know in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video and subscribe, because we'll keep breaking down the biggest United debates, facts and stats with real football chat. And on that note, I'm JB, this is the United Devil channel, and thank you for watching. Take care.